Hey there, Shakers. How are you? It's Narissa Malloy, the CEO of the Unshakable CEO Movement and founder of J&M Healthcare Solutions Lead Consultants. So I work with industry experts to start a service-based business, and I also work with existing healthcare entities to help them grow their teams, leaders, and of course, retain their revenue. So we're here to talk about, my question is actually, are you guilty of this? Today, we're talking about decision making for business leaders and CEOs and why this is such a key strength in being able to move forward in your business. So if you are watching, make sure you click link, subscribe, share this link, comment below. Invite your fellow business leaders, your business besties to watch this video as well. So, decision makers, now tell me, which one are you? A, are you the person that makes a decision real quick, sometimes too quick? That's me. Oftentimes, if I see something, I know this is what I want, I go ahead and decide and then think about the how later. That can be good, that can be bad, but if that's you, comment A. Or are you the person that is fearful of making the wrong decisions? So, a lot of times, it takes you a lot of time to process, to think, to research, in order for you to make a solid decision or to feel good about that decision. And again, that could be good, that can be bad. As a business leader, sometimes you have to think quick and make solid decisions and stand by your decisions. So if that's you, comment B. Or are you the person that's C, often guilty of not making a decision? You get so caught up in the fear of not making the right decision or not being sure, or sometimes you just feel like, you know what, I'll put it off till later. I can't do this at the moment. It's too much. Are you stuck in indecisiveness? Are you a person that it takes a while for you to make a decision? I look at decision making as a fork in the road, right? So listen, if you are at a point where you have decision fatigue or you feel like, I don't know which way to go, are you the person that goes right, left, or no decision? You remain stuck. If that's you, it's okay. Comment C. We're going to talk about some key things you need to do as a CEO or business leader in order to ensure that either way you're not stuck in indecision. So again, let's go back to that fork in the road. There's the right, there's the left, and there's you being stuck in the middle. I just want you to understand and give yourself a little bit of grace that regardless of if you go right thinking you made the right decision, or if you go left and it may be the wrong decision, just understand decisions are like detours. So either way, if you go right or left, you're going to still end up back on your same path. So I want you to give yourself some grace. Release the need to always make a right decision because sometimes, to be honest, there isn't a right decision. It's the lessons that you learn in the decision making process as you're going along the journey that equips you for your journey and where you're going. So I want you to give yourself some grace today and understand that there may not be a right decision. And if you're that person that's always stuck in indecisiveness and you just don't make a decision, just know that is the reason for you to remain stuck and stagnant. Understand that you have to always move forward, always make a choice. Even if you say no, that's making a choice. If you say yes, that's making a choice. If you decide to go this direction, that direction, that's making a choice. But not making a choice is keeping you stagnant. So think about that when you're thinking about, should I hire someone? Should I invest in this program? Should I invest in this consultant? All those big decision making that is required of a CEO and a business leader, in order to move your business forward, to move the momentum of your business, you have to understand and realize and accept that you have to have strong decision making skills. So, one of the key things that works for me whenever I had to make a decision is really being objective, looking at all the views and not just looking at my one sided view. A lot of times, especially in leadership, when I was in the healthcare setting and they asked specific directions, now I managed 4 departments. If one person came and asked me a question about their specific department, I didn't always just jump and say yes. I said, let me get back to you. And the other thing I didn't do was say no. I always said, let me look into it and get right back to you. Because not only that allowed me time to look at all avenues, but that prevented me from making quick decisions that did not take everything into aspect. Now, with these four departments, even though they were separate departments, they were all interrelated. That means decision making can affect another unit if I didn't look at all the different sides. So again, as a business leader, as a CEO, I want you to think about when you're making a decision about your team, your units, your departments, your organizations, you have to look at all the different avenues, all the things that are interrelated, intertwined, because one decision can throw off the entire workflow and process of another team, of another department, and so on. So take the time to look at all the different avenues, look at all the different sides. And when I say take time, I don't mean 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Give yourself a minute to actually ask questions, deep dive, explore possibilities, and come back. Set a timeline for yourself, set a timeline for that person. Let me get back to you in a day. Let me get back to you in 2 days, or let me get back to you in an hour. Whatever it is, once you set that expectation, explore, make a solid decision, and stand by it. Because at the end of the day, you are the leader. You have to stand by your decisions. You know your strengths and your powers, and you have to trust that you are doing the best. And if you feel like you made a wrong decision, it's okay to own it. You know what? I thought about it this way when I made that decision, but it may not be the right one. So I think I'm going to do it this way instead. And I hope you'll support me in that. That's it. So, again, give yourself some grace as a decision maker, because you just have to realize that there's always an answer. You can always get back on path, but don't get stuck in indecisiveness, because that kills your momentum and it holds you back from moving forward in your business. And if you're leading a team, they want to know that they have a leader that can make decisions and not be a bottleneck in that business. So if that blessed you, comment below, subscribe, invite your business besties, share this, and I pray that this gives you the you need. So take care.